I'm asking for the blessings and the support of the Een Laq and the Tzolk'in in delivering the best possible message I can. Thank you. Greetings! Een Laq alak'in. I am another you, you are another me. We are one God-sciousness. And I am so excited to be able to give you, Mr. Drunvalo Melchizedek, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, your Mayan embodiment astrology. Before I get into the mechanics of the system, I'd like to tell you a little bit about what happened, how it happened. I have been very familiar with the Mayan calendar since 1998, but it was only about 5 years ago in 2017, I guess. I wasn't precisely keeping track of the day, but I had a vision during meditation which became Mayan embodiment of myself in the middle of the circular Tzolk'in, right hand being gripped tightly by my divine masculine guide, and my left hand was open and caressing the left hand of my divine feminine guide. Now, I didn't know what to do with that vision. It lasted for approximately 1 second. It totally blew me away. I did try to contact some people. I didn't try, I did. And asked them to evaluate it or take it on, actually. They said no, so I didn't know how to proceed with it, so I put it on the back burner and I studied other things. One of them was your book, The Flower of Life, and as soon as I read it, I began basically coloring in these images, looking for patterns. That one's not so easy to see. And I basically became obsessed with sacred geometry. And the other thing that I did that I think you'll really appreciate is I made a Merkaba, and I want to show it to you. It's been hanging here for a long sticks and copper wire, and I decided to put 3 masculine-oriented crystals on the upward-facing pyramid and 3 feminine-oriented crystals on the bottom downward-facing pyramid, and centered with these quartz and, of course, the famous amethyst. And this is Green Tara, who I will tell you about a little bit later in the video. But that Merkaba sits above me when I do readings for people, and I have charged this one, which I wear all the time over my heart, to it. So I don't know that helps me channel information, but I feel that it does. So what I'm bringing to people at this time is called Mayan embodiment, and I do believe it is the clearest expression of Pleiadian intentions behind the divine Mayan Tzolk'in, which is the complete embodiment of both divine masculine and divine feminine, which includes the chakras, of course. How could it not? Chakras! You can't evolve without them. And in fact, I had another vision, although I basically sat and looked at the 13-day flow of time that I call now the chakra pyramid wave flow. And this is how I see the chakras flowing through every 13 days. And you, sir, oh, my little computer blinked out there. You, sir, are tone 7 of the dog type. I see I need to light another candle. That means it took me 20 minutes to prepare from when I first started the ceremony. I do this for all of my clients, of course, every time I do a reading for somebody. Light a candle, say a prayer. And before every video. Now, being tone 7 means that you are effectively on the top of the pyramid and you have effectively a 360-degree view. Everyone who is tone 7, and really that's 1 out of 13 people in the whole world, so that's quite a lot. That's around 5 billion people are tone 7. And 1 out of 20 people are dogs. Now, interestingly, tone 7 is also called reflecting because there are 6 other joints of movement on either side of the 7th column. And the 7th column is right here. So that's one of the reasons it's called reflecting. Now, all my terminology is based on, like I said, 24 years of familiarity and study and use of the Mayan calendar, and I have studied almost every available source that's in English, and I believe the most accurate word for tone 7 people is reflecting, and I believe the first key word for all dog people is love. So you, sir, are reflecting love, not just back to the people who love you, but you are reflecting it from the divine source creator of everything. Interestingly enough, there's another man who does similar work to you named Andrew Harvey, who has the exact same Mayan birthday as you. Reflecting dog. Now, one of the things I do when I make a chart for somebody is I look at the keywords of the tone. They have a set, and the set of keywords for the glyph. And for you, I combine 3 of those, which I do for everybody, but for you, your 3 combinations is love liaison, 7 chakra alignment, and top of the pyramid authority. Now, the word authority comes from the dog, obviously. Tone 7 is the top of the pyramid, and the dog is not just about love, it's about rules, laws, and protection, and authority, top dog. So being on the top of the pyramid, you are automatically the top dog, sir. And another reflection of the word authority is author, writer. A lot of people who are dogs, a lot of dogs are writers, such as yourself. So, what I'm going to do for you now is explain your 4 guide positions, divine feminine and divine masculine, and your past wisdom guide and your future vision guide. Now, you being tone 7, interestingly enough, your divine masculine guide is tone 1, and your divine feminine guide is tone 13. And I will explain the glyphs shortly. And the way that happens is because you're standing on 7 and you go back 6 to 1 and then 2 more, 13, 12. So your past wisdom guide is a tone 12 of the breath glyph, understanding breath. And I find it completely fascinating that you, being a walk-in, entered the body that you're in now in one breath through the understanding with the prior occupant that he would exhale his last breath and you would inhale your first breath into this body. So already I'm getting the hairs standing up. And yeah. So the order in which I will present the information is 12, 13, 1, and 2. 13 is a cosmic transcension. I call it transcending. And for you, that is with the wise one. So your divine feminine is transcending wise one. Your divine masculine power is initiating star seed. I call the seed a star seed, and I call the star a star seed. It's my little thing. So you initiating star seed. So when you go out and do your masculine thing out in public and people see your face, what you're doing is initiating star seeds. Here they come again. Oh, oh, oh. It happened again. Oh my God. As you can see, this is real. And then your future vision guide, pairing obsidian mirror, obsidian knife, and the pairing and the mirror is also reflecting. So there's something about your future that is mysterious. I could not find online, by the way, Claudette's birthday, so I don't know. Maybe she is an obsidian mirror, obsidian knife. Maybe she's pairing. Who knows? But I do know that you are, in your future, all about pairing. And now we're going to take a closer look at everything. So here we go. First, your core self, which begins with tone 7. And here are all the key code words for reflecting people and days. Pausing, centering, neutralizing, meditation, mirroring, liaison, alignment, observing, top of the pyramid, endings, the Pleiadian star system, the 7 chakras, and mediation. Now, Drunvalo, since you know so very, very much about yourself, I'm going to tell you about some other tone 7 people. Reflecting exemplars, Aubrey Marcus and Eva Marquez are both tone 7 of the sunrise glyph, reflecting sunrise.
John Randolph Price and Gary Zukov are both reflecting deer. Eric von Daniken and Carl Sagan are both reflecting stars, and I call them reflecting star seeds. Andrew Harvey, as I mentioned, is another reflecting dog, just like you. Leonardo da Vinci is a reflecting jaguar shaman, and both Ram Dass and myself are reflecting eagles. Your next core self-influence is, of course, your dogginess. And here are the key code words for all dog days and people: love, loyalty, companionship, guide, protection, obedience, laws, authority, top dog, politics, authorship, pack, and play. And here are some exemplar dogs. Sharon Stone, Jada Smith, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus are all Tone 1 initiating dogs, which makes them kind of bossy, actually. Boss dogs, top dogs, and that's just the way it is. Bob Marley was an empowering dog. Mahatma Gandhi, balancing dog. Steven Spielberg and Steve Carell and Jack Cornfield are all patient dogs. J.K. Rowling and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez are Tone 10 manifesting dogs. And Dennis McKenna is the cosmic Christ consciousness and unconditionally loving Tone 13 transcending dog.
Okay, so from your core self, we go back in time to understanding breath. Let's take a look.
Now, in your guide positions, I'm not going to tell you a bunch of other people. That would take far too long. So here's just the key code words for Tone 12, understanding. Accomplishing, cohesive, interconnecting, architect, cartography, council, completion, complex stability, shape of the cube. And here are all the key code words for breath: spirit, communication, breeze, hurricane, fresh air, imagination, inspiration, divine breath of life, the moon, sensitivity, and change. Now, I do think it's important to mention the day that you, sir, entered your current body. You walked in, that moment of understanding breath. And actually, that day happened to be on 11 Eagle, which is none other than Barbara Hand Clow. So it was on her Mayan birthday, the day that you walked in to planet Earth in this body. Perhaps you two should be connecting? Please tell her Een Laq alak in from Crispy.
All right, so from 12 we go to 13, and your Divine Feminine Guide, Transcending Wise One. Let's take a look. Hey, maybe that's Claudette. Of course. Just email me and I'll make up the full set of charts for both of you. Okay, we're good.
Here are the key code words for all transcending people and days: cosmic consciousness, ascension, unconditional love, unconditional forgiveness, allowing, mystic, psychic, liberation, prophecy, destiny, shape of the sphere, all 13 major joints of movement, and mirroring. And here they are for all wise ones: forgiveness, peace walker, temples, shepherd, protector, spiritual guardian, light worker, prudence, courage, freedom, advisor, and advocate. Now, as it happens, Rupert Sheldrake is a transcending wise one. Fascinating.
So, after 13, we go back to 1, and you go across your heart chakra to your right-hand man, your divine masculine guide of initiating star seeds. Let's take a closer look.
Here are the key code words for all Tone 1 days and people: initiating, setting intentions, starting, leading, anchoring, unifying, divine creator, self-love, one heart, invoke, unconditional trust, unity in diversity. And here are all the key code words for seed people and days, which I also call star seeds. Net, networking, star seed, planting information, gathering information, conviction, corn seeds, germination, fertility, perpetuation, iguana, sexuality. And as it happens, Ruth Bader Ginsburg was an initiating star seed, your right-hand man.
And now, sir, we go to your future. Up one more tone to 2. And the mysterious obsidian mirror and knife. Let's take a look.
Here are the key code words for all Tone 2 people and days: pairing, transcending duality, empathy, relationships, polarity, complementary, interdependence, cooperation, equality. And as for the obsidian mirror, here are the key code words: obsidian knife, universal truth, healing, meditation, mercy, precision, eloquence, focus, astuteness, impeccability, divine spark, and non-attachment. And Drunvalo, you might be interested to know that Maya Angelou is a pairing obsidian mirror, a wonderful future vision guide for anyone, but especially for you.
Okay, so that's you, your core self, and your 4 guides. And that's basically all I can tell you right now. There is a lot more that I could write and send to you, like I said. But there's just one other little thing I'd like to mention. I live in Hiroshima, and I am doing ceremonies here, and I am inviting you to join me for some. I am mentoring with Green Tara from her teachings in this book. And I think with just a moment's reflection, you will understand the importance of this city and Nagasaki. And you will know what needs to be done. And please tell me, because I'm doing what I think needs to be done. But I'm just little old me, and I do not have past life memories. I do not have guides that speak to me that I am aware of. I am not even a visually oriented person. When I meditate, I've tried so many times to go through all of your meditations. I don't see anything, which is why when this happened to me, it was so dramatic. Anyway, that's enough about me. I am inviting you here. There's much work to be done. Een Laq, a Laq. I am another you, you are another me. We are one God-sciousness. Namaste. I love you.